Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Megan. I am currently a stay-at-home mom. I'm also a physical therapist, but I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 3-year-old twins and a 6-month-old daughter. And I wanted to show you today the Momcozy Carrier. So they were gracious enough to send this to me, and I have to admit I didn't use it a lot at first, but that's because I looked at the weight and she was under the weight limit. So she wasn't big enough for it. So it just wasn't giving her enough support. So I kind of held off until she was a little bit bigger. And now I want to tell you guys about it. So the first thing I love about this is it is small. So it fits up in this little bag. So I currently, my kind of go-to carrier is the Lily Baby Complete, and I will do a review on that one. I have done one on the Tula that I used when she was little, when she couldn't fit in something like this, because I have the infant insert for the Tula. And this came at a good time because I was looking into sort of a softer carrier that didn't take up a lot of space, but that wasn't a ring sling or a wrap. But the difference between these and a normal carrier is they provide you with the structure of a normal structured carrier, but they're softer, they're more like a hug, they can move around more, and they fold up really nice and small. So I am going to show you the carrier, and then I will show you it with Bridget in it. Okay, so this is the carrier when you first take it out. And like I said, it gives you the structure. It has, the structure around the waist, but it's super soft, so it goes really small. So here it is. So it has a sun hood, a mesh sun hood that is breathable. It has your belt for around your waist. It is ergonomic, which I like, especially being a therapist. I am not a fan, and neither should you, honestly, of the carriers that come to like a V and kind of sling them by their hips in their crotch. It's really bad for your hips. You want something that keeps your child in like the M-shaped position, or if they're facing you, wraps their legs kind of around you. So this does that. And then you have your belt, and it's just basically like any other carrier. The shoulder straps are very wide, which I like, and they kind of fall here, which is nice. And then your waistband is a little different than a normal clip, and it's just super easy to like. It's super soft. So the first thing of note is that this is meant for children 12 pounds to 33 pounds. I did try to put my baby in here when she was probably 10 pounds, and this just wasn't sturdy enough for her, and she kind of like slumped down, and it wasn't comfortable for her. So your baby really should be 12 pounds so that they have the correct body mass to support themselves in a carrier like this. So just what I love about other carriers is the Tula that I have, and they do make Tulas that go in facing and out. The Tula that I have doesn't. What I like is a carrier that can do both, so I don't have to carry around 2 carriers. My daughter's 6.5 months. At this age, my twins like to always be facing out. She's more of a facing in kind of person, but I like the option. So this has really easy Velcro and lines. So facing out, you want them out as far as they'll go to support their hips, and then you just unvelcro it and move them in between the red and the white if you're facing your baby out. Okay, so here we are with baby Bridget. I am gonna try this. It's 5 o'clock, which is kind of her like witching hour. So we'll see if she tolerates being put in the carrier. Say hi. I'm gonna lay her on the bed. We'll see. Here, lay by the kitty. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do, strap this on myself. I'm gonna take baby Bridget, and I'm gonna flop her around my legs like this, kind of sitting on my stomach. Pull this up. Whichever side you like to do first. I'm gonna do this side. Boop. And then I'm gonna do this side. Boop. There we go. So you want them, this would be their butt. So their butt would sit back in this little pouch, almost. Not necessarily on your hips, but in the little pouch. This should hit her right under the knees, but not her weight shouldn't be through here. Her weight should be more in her butt. So you should be able to like move her legs freely. And then if you don't feel like it's tight enough and her head's not high enough to kiss, you can always tighten these up. And then you can adjust the arms to go more over your shoulder like this to take some of the pressure off your shoulder. And that's how she sits. Now I generally tend to, in my carriers, I have a little bolster that I put under their butt to lift them up. So you could also put a rolled swaddle blanket just to lift them up a little bit so their face isn't in this. That's what I tend to do. But that's just me. I've always done that with all my kids. Boosted them up a little bit. Because that would put her up like this versus down like this. Just a little bit more comfortable. So I actually, in this, use my little bolster that I put under her butt. It fills the space and it boosts her up. Say hi. But this is how they should look. And you can have their arms, this one's tucked in the front, this one's through between the straps. Sorry, my head's cutting off. I want you to be able to see her. So this arm comes through between this and this arm is tucked up in. But she's cozy. Right, Bridget? She's cozy, and then you can see the back. So I also want to show you guys the forward facing, the outward facing. So you're going to move these Velcros to the middle like so that they're between the red and the white one. Okay, you're going to put it on the same way that you did before. I'm going to spread her legs over this. Pull this up and hold it. Throw this over my shoulder so I can catch it underneath. Now, I don't love the forward facing in this one so much because it gets her face. So I can buckle this one, but she's not going to like it. If I was going to do forward facing, I would for sure add the bolster. So the bolster would pop her up like this. So her head is underneath this. I don't love this carrier forward facing because if I drop her down, suddenly this is like choking her. So I would put a bolster under here, which like I said, I use the bolster anyway, and it would bolster up like this. And that's what that would look like. Again, you can put your arm, she could put this arm between here, like so. So yeah, I have my hand under here. That's where the swaddle blanket or bolster would go. Super easy to put on, super easy to take off. Again, when I'm at the store with my other carriers, I'm literally like trying to reach up to get the clip up here. And if you make the clip too loose, then you can't get it off by yourself. This one is way easier to get on and off when you're alone, which I love. One-handed. Got the whole thing off one-handed. So I'm sitting down just to kind of summarize this. Whoop, can't see her. There you go. So I think this carrier, now I haven't tried like the Ergo, is it called like the Ergo Comfort or the same type where it's like the real soft material, it's real flexible. I haven't tried any of those to compare, but for a very flexible carrier, I do like it. I do think they need to be a little bit bigger, like she's 6 months. I know it says 12 pounds. She's 15 pounds because they have to have more trunk control to sit up in it, whereas like a Tula, not the Tula Light, which is comparable to this, but the Tula or like a Lily Baby or an Ergo Baby, not theirs version of this, has more structure to like support the baby. But that being said, it's extremely lightweight. I love that you can make it really small and it fits in a small carry bag. So if you're going to like the park or the zoo and you don't have a ton of extra storage space in your stroller or whatever, you don't have to take this big bulky carrier. You can take this nice little one if you're just going to pop it on for a little bit. I do really love it parent facing. I think it's super comfortable. I think the fabric's super comfortable if she leans back. And I love, 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 my top love is that I can get it on and off by myself without having to adjust it. So usually I'm with my toddlers and they're able to clip the one behind the neck and they can clip it tight. where I have it, which is perfect. If I'm by myself, I have to make it too loose and then the whole carrier is uncomfortable. Where this one, I love that I can put it on and adjust it by myself, solo, with no issues. It's the Momcozy. I guess the thing I forgot to say is it is super, super cheap compared to the other carriers. So I was on Amazon right before I did this, and even, you know, like the Ergo one is like $79.99 and the Tula is like $85 or $79. This one was $35.99 on Amazon, and it had a clippable coupon that was 5 or 10% extra. So if you're looking for a lightweight carrier that can be folded up small, this one is super affordable. And if you're comparing it to like the Tula Light and the Ergo Baby one, they both, I don't believe, forward face anyway. They are only parent face. So if you're talking, she's getting crabby because it's 5:15. If you're talking only parent facing, this one is fantastic. But I love it. It is super affordable, super comfortable, super easy to put on, and a super, super great option. So let me know. Fidget, 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 fidget. Let me know if you have this carrier and what you think of it. And let me know what your favorite lightweight carrier is. And I hope this was helpful, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. I can't wait to see you in the next video.